Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Mog, the Metal Lapper Guy, and today we are diving back into Brotato, the tateriest tatery game I have tated since the dawn of time did bring us the first tater. These Spudly Dudleys have guns and knives and sticks, and they poke things. 10 out of 10 intro. Couldn't have done better. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. We're playing more Brotato today. We have unlocked a lot of stuff here. So, just to show you what's going on, I've gotten every character except for these two that require us to win in Danger 4 and Danger 5. And this guy that needs us to finish a run without gaining any curse, which is difficult. Also, every time you win a run with a character, that unlocks something else too. So, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't remember what the Buccaneer is here. You got all the money forever. Picking up money gets you, your weapons get to go again. Okay, that's fascinating. So I think what we're going to do today is we'll go rando for characters that we have not beaten the game yet with. Baby. I have played Baby before, and I like it a lot. So Baby does not gain stats when you level up. Baby instead gains a weapon slot. You know what's cool about sticks is every stick you have gives you another 4 damage for sticks. So if you just have like 20 sticks, I'm just saying. Let's give it a shot. So difficulty 4, Baby, stick. Hope y'all are having a great weekend so far. I had a wonderful time celebrating my friend's birthday yesterday. Their party was an absolute delight. Oh, no stick. But I also didn't level up, so that's okay. Let's get turret, food, stick. I'm gonna lock it for next time. And yeah, let's get the cute monkey. I think I'm gonna lock the sausage so we can make burning sticks. Here we go. Like that game audio is very low. Let me turn that up a little bit. That should be better for you. I leveled up. Wahoo! Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. We get a weapon slot. We get that stick, that sausage. Oh! Scar would have probably been better to pick up. That's okay. Hey, another stick. Save that fruit for later. We don't have anything that... So, fruit heals you in this game, and there are a number of items you can pick up along the way that might interact with fruit. Like, for example, there's an item... If you pick up a fruit while you are at full HP, that will give you HP regen instead. So we're going to avoid that guy to try to keep our curse down to 0 for that unlock as well. If we accidentally get a curse, then all bets are off. But pick up our second stick, another scar, so we keep gaining XP as quick as we can, get as many weapons as we can. I kind of want to pick up the goat skull for the melee damage. Yeah, I think that's a good call here. More materials is good. Give us more money. Lock a stick. And probably some HP regen. There we go. There we go. Oh, we tatin'. We tatin'. My starch is mighty. Even if I don't take the heal, I still want to pop the tree to see if it has a crate in it. Ah. That's all good. Another stick. Get our regen. Ooh. Yep, that offsets with the one we picked up already. Oh, fishhook, you are tempting. So cursed items are much stronger. Cursed enemies are also stronger, and the more curse stat you have, the more likely it is that you're going to run into cursed enemies. It's honestly a lot of fun. I enjoy it, but yeah, we need to be picky. Not really getting much that I'm looking for here. Maybe the muscly dude. Medical turret's not a bad idea, but HP regen. Yeah, that's another one of the little dudes that I just got. Anything else? Ooh, that trident though. I will lock that. Oh, and the ghost scepter is not bad. No, I think we're good. So another thing that I've figured out since last time we played, when you have a weapon pulled up here, you see how there's a box with the word primitive on it, and it has a list of things. So you get bonuses for stacks of weapons that share attributes. Didn't realize that. And with primitive weapons, when you have 2 of them at a time, you get 3 max HP additional than what you would normally have. So we can have upwards of 15 max HP, but it does stop at 6. Makes sense. Usually you only have 6 weapons in this game as a max, but with Baby, that's different. So once we get to 6, theoretically you can start branching out a little bit. Or you could just keep getting more sticks because they still give every other stick plus 4 damage. So all 4 of my sticks right now have plus 12 damage. I think this stick does like, I don't know, 12 base? So we basically doubled it. Getting our attack speed up is going to be important here. As will getting some armor. Hey, another stick. So the trident, what goes on here? You have good damage, you have a decent cooldown, plus 40% damage against enemies that are high health, so it can potentially one-shot things quickly. I mean... And our sticks are at 27 damage because they have a bonus 16 right now. That's funny. I love it so much. I think I'm going to take the... I'm going to go ahead and take the trident. Oh, hey, look, another trident. That's neat. Oh, the scar I definitely want. So we'll lock that down. Hey, Real Leaf. Good morning. How's it going? We're tatering. We're totting. Look at all the sticks I have. Playing the character Baby. Good to have you home. Hope your travels went well. You have some good adventures? I forget if it was a work or a personal or... But regardless, hope you had a good time there, Rail. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it was a good trip. Woo! So many bits. I will take that, Pingy. Visiting... Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad you got to do that. It's a good time. Now that I'm looking at this, I don't know that I need it as much as I thought I did. All the sticks forever. So now we have the plus 15 max HP from 6 primitive weapons. We will still get additional damage for the sticks if we get more sticks. Because, you know, sticks. That said... Plus 3 melee is pretty cool. The range, though, we're already low on range, and I have deranged myself into some very sticky situations. So I'm not gonna push that one here. Ooh, engineering might be good later. We don't have anything that goes with it now. Wisdom I like. Yeah, let's go. Let's lock that down. Once per wave. Ooh, yep. Bell is good. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's get our crit chance up a bit for cheap. Well, that's all we can do. Next wave! So in between last week's Brotato and this week's Brotato, I unlocked most of the characters, but not all. We still have a number of them that are based on, well, 2 of them that are based on us beating these higher difficulties, and 1 that is based on us finishing a run without gaining any curse, which has been difficult. Dang it. So we're going for those today. We're on difficulty 4 right now. Doing good. Looking out for curse enemies. Weehoo! And we got another slot. Stick. 24 extra damage from the stick is doing 42 now. That's stupid. I love it. So naval. Oh, I got to be careful. So I do not want to pick up another naval weapon lest I get curse. Although it looks like if we sold it before the end of the run, we'd be good. Nonetheless, yeah, we're gonna be careful there. Medieval though, now that looks dope. What do I want here? Let's go wisdom, reroll, stick. Lock that down. Hey, it's a monkey. People say it's monkeying around. All right, wave 8, we start getting the big beefies. This is where we might start seeing some weakness in our build. Because we still haven't done anything for armor. We haven't had much opportunity to. Ooh-hoo. We're going to need to be a little careful here because we're kind of squishy. We have okay-ish HP for now. I'd rather be towards like 40, but that's just because we don't have the armor. So I'm trying to make some paths here where I'm picking up materials. If you don't gather materials by the end of the run, you'll see there's like this little sack in the top left corner at second 0. So we've got 21 that we didn't pick up. We'll have 21 doubled materials next time to give us a chance to catch up to what we had lost. Let's get another stick. We got a snail or a scar. Yep, scar, snail, bell, free reroll. Oh, the piggy bank is good. We'll lock you. We'll get the monkey. Oh, medieval is the other tag I wanted to get, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll lock the lance as well. Pick up the monkey. Move to next wave. Our sticks are now doing 28 additional damage per stick. Fantastic. That is just excellent. I'm so happy about that. I still need more armor and attack speed. I'm getting distracted and forgetting to do that. I probably shouldn't have locked down both of those weapons because we really do need to get prepared for, like, the way this is going. If I don't have any additional armor by wave, like 11-ish, we're just probably toast. Okay, there's a curse enemy over there. Gonna take care to not kill it, since we're going for that unlock. The other thing that could help us out a lot here is knockback, because if we can just, like, attack speed up and knockback to the point where these enemies can't even get close to us, that would work very well. 2 level ups. That's great. Well, the harvesting up is good, but I don't want to lose armor here, so... Armor! Thank goodness. Okay. Let's get you. Get the piggy bank and the lance. Yeah, I think that as well. Alienize is very good. But I need the things that I keep saying that I need. A purple stick? Plus 8 damage for every other stick. 56, it is the mega stick. Absolutely, please and thank you. 71 damage after you account for all the bonus. Oh, wow. That is just superb. I might go white flag for this run. No, I don't want to do that. I will lock down this lance, though. And buy a tree. We'll do one more reroll. And that's exactly why. So with the piggy bank, I kind of want to go into runs with materials because it gives me a 20% boon on anything I start on the next stage with. But there was a lot of good stuff. So one thing I've found in this game is while some strategies are better than others, you can usually make about anything work. It's just how far are you gonna get and how tough is it gonna be to get there. This is going quite well so far. I like the addition of the lances here. Gives us a good additional damage field. So yeah, we're starting to get a little lost in the just sheer onslaught of enemies here. Our attack speed needs to go up. Damn, that was a lot of uncollecteds. Don't mind the medical turret. That's great. Stick. So here's the thing. I'm going to take the lance. And then the stick. And that's going to upgrade one of our other sticks. So now it gets plus 6 damage. So red one is probably plus 10, I would guess. Tempting. attack speed, please? Oh, knockback. Yes, please. Landmine isn't bad either. That's actually really good for this run too, and I'll stick to that. So the piggy bank can get some work done. Damn! Okay, so there we saw immediately these enemies that have heavy HP. When you stand on top of enemies, they will deal damage to you. And those guys do a lot of damage when you're standing on them. So we went all the way down to 40% health like that. This is why that bell tolled. That's one of the items that we have. It does an explosion and hits everything for like 500 damage. It's very helpful for a panic, oh my god, I gotta get out moment, which is exactly what we had there. Armor will help to mitigate that a bit. But nonetheless, gosh, I would love to get like a tongue so I'd have more pickup range. That would be super helpful. Items that we don't pick up, those crates, those will return to us at the end of the run. So I'm not too concerned there. Great. Pardon me. We'll absolutely take that knockback. I will absolutely take the trident to get a red trident. There we go. Beauteous. I'm picking up all these scars because of the XP gain. Since our character gets more weapons each time you level up. Speaking of, I do want to fill that in. We don't have a ton of money left, so I think we're going to go with the spear or the torch. Let's go torch, maybe? Let's go reroll. Oh, that was maybe not the best idea. I cannot afford it. I could sell another weapon to try and get it. Like our really good trident, but no, not gonna do that. We'll just be one down. That's okay. Hello, elite enemy. This must be wave 12. It sure is. Just look at that. So we're just gonna keep walking around this thing, dealing damage to it, because we have a very piddly little range right now. I also want to maintain the other enemy levels a little bit, so we don't get overrun. Woohoo! There was that 40% damage burst. Oh, yep, we're in trouble. I was trying to get over to that fruit, and it goes like that. That's okay. It's a fun run. Morning, folks. If you're just joining in, we're playing Brotato. It's a lot of fun. Unlocked a lot of characters, and that run was pretty cool. Gosh, I really want to win with this character. It's such a cool build, being able to have just 11 billion weapons. What do you think, Hank? My little tortellini. All right, well, let's do a new run. So we're sticking to level 4. What do you think, all? Should we do a new character or stick with baby? I'm thinking I might stick with it, or I might do a random. Weapon less, nap more. Hank! Oh, we can probably do something with that. Let's see, is there a sleepy character out here? There's so many. Oh, hold up. Glutton gets kind of close to the idea of sleepy. Ooh, plus 50 luck. I like that off the bat. Explosion damage when picking up a consumable while at max health. Consumables have a chance to explode when picked up? Oh, let's give it a shot. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? So since it has a built-in items cost more money, I'm gonna grab the thief dagger here to try and make more materials as we go. Stab, 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 stab. Spray, good morning. Let me pet that dog. You got it. Let's see if my buttons are working today. They're not. There must have been an update made because now my Stream Deck does not work. I'll have to fix that. Let me pet that dog. I am approaching you. Hello, sir. Did you know that you have the adoration of the public? Would you like to comment on that? It has been requested that we pet this dog. Good talk. Still standing. You have straight hair. That's me kisses. Oh. They're interrupting his regularly scheduled nap time with Papa. Oh, Bumbletrows, good morning. I forgot to turn it back on. Let me get that done after. Do 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 do, because today I do not have to not. There we go. Good boy, Hank. Great moves, Hank. Keep it up. Hey, Sarcastic 2. Welcome in. Thanks for the chat. Excellent moves, Hank. You did great, buddy. He's just looking at me like, huh? Hi, yeah. Yeah, we're talking about you. You did a good job. You're such a good boy. You're such a good dog. I'm now remembering that you licked my mic and now I have my lips up against it. But you know what? It's fine. Yeah. Like I haven't gotten dog slobbered before. Recently. Today, even. All right, let's do this. So wave one, what this guy do? We have extra luck. We have things cost more. I earn less XP, but fruits explode. Okay, there we go. Luck. Be a lady tonight. What else do we want? Let's get maybe a wrench. I like wrench. Let's go wrench. Oh, landmines. Yes, give me explosions. We're gonna lean in on this explosions. Are we trying for the no curse at the same time? Nah, we'll lock that down. You share that spit with the dog on the reg. Oh, you absolutely right. I do not have much of a choice in that most days. Hank is, he's a lover. So you're gonna get kissed. So something in the last run that is worth noting, we took a lot of items that lowered our range, which you would think as a melee character, that's no problem. It actually is, because it does shrink how far those melee weapons can get out and hit, which in turn increases their DPS because they're not having to travel as far. But if you have to be on top of the enemy in order to deal damage, which we were, then you're gonna get hit and it's gonna hurt. It did. That was not great. Max HP up, please. Thank you. Wrench? Why am I poor? Okay. I'm apparently leaning engineering, so we will need to get some engineering. That's not ideal. Right, the explosion fruit. I should have picked up that lumberjack shirt now that I think about it. Ooh, loot one. Oh, I missed the loot guy. Oh, absolutely HP regen. I'm gonna pick up that shard before I miss it again. Ooh, screwdriver. What do tools do? Oh, they give engineering when you... Okay, that's good to know. Well, this is a great shop for me then. How y'all doing though? What's new? What's cooking? What are we playing today? Had a great time playing a Magic the Gathering cube draft last night for Demonic Tutor's birthday. A delightful time. I ended up running a red, green, white deck with, oh, what was the commander's name? Mural, I think? Muriel? Something like that. But for 6, that creature was able to search? Yeah, search my deck for any... No. It was reveal the top 5 of library, pick anything that has power greater than 5, and put it into play. And, like, the whole deck was just mana ramping and giant creatures. It was really fun. I didn't win, but I had a great time with it. Oh, let's reroll wicked about that. Get a wrench, get a dagger, reroll, get a screwdriver, get a screwdriver? Oh, the one I have is blue. I see. Well, in that case, what can I do? We can fuse together the wrenches. Let's do that. Combine. So now we still have our +4 tools for the 3 engineering, as well as crit chance from the daggers. Let's go. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, Rail. I seem to be getting back into the hobby whether I want to or not. So it's fine. I don't have a gacha game in my life now. I might as well have Magic the Gathering. But it's WotC. Explosion. Oh, armor, please. Yes. Ooh. Engineering and explosions. That's what this build is. Engineering and explosions. Ooh. Okay, I should find a tree. There we go. There we go. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. A little more HP regen wouldn't be a bad idea. Hey, there's that alien tongue I wanted the last run. Oh, thank you. Yes, please. More armor. That's a purple fireball. I have nothing for it, but it's cool. Ooh, garden would go hard with this build because of my explosions when I pick up the fruit. I will want that next run. Next wave. There we go. So all of the wrenches and the screwdrivers are engineering-based weapons, right? So they're making either turrets or landmines. Turrets are not affected by your stats that are not engineering from the primary stats page. We'll take a look at that when we get into the shop here, but there's a primary and secondary stats page. They are affected by the secondary stats, but like my attack speed and range and HP regen, all that, none of that matters to the turrets nor to the landmines for the damage that they deal. I might as well recycle that and get some more money here. Lifesteal, harvesting wouldn't be terrible. I think we're gonna reroll. Give me a purple I need, please. I'll take that. I'll take the range. Engineering, yes, please. It knows what I want, so it's not giving. Okay, let's garden, incendiary turret, everything else can wait. Another garden! I'm gonna lock that down. I don't necessarily need the alien tongue. Although I do like the knockback from it. Yep, we're gonna keep all that. Okay. Ooh, alright, there we go. Need to find a bunch of money here. That went well. Woo! That went less well. Do I not have any regen? I do, it's just very slow regen. Ow, sir. That's what I get for looking down for a moment. Just don't get hit. Got it. Oh, it's getting a little stinky. It's getting a little stinky. Okay, we're good. Woo, it's getting stinky again. No, 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 no! Sir. Hey, let's catch up with chat, though. Enjoy what you enjoy without guilt. If you're ever exploring new ideas, feel free to hit me up. I must have missed what that was in reference to. Rail picked up a Final Fantasy X save you started and then abandoned a few years ago. Made some good progress. Oh, fun! Spray's been getting into Tales of the Shire. A few bugs, cozy game. Fun! Rail's not sure if it'll remain main game now that you're back home, but probably try to keep progressing it on and off. Oh, when I said, but it's WotC. Yeah, gotcha. But it's WotC. Everything. There is no ethical consumption in rampant capitalism. Is that the... Yeah. So... Any hood'll have a noodle. So we didn't win. That's okay. Maybe your game stream is frozen? Is it? You can see me. That's good. And you can hear me. That's good. That's good. All right, is the video not updating? Game is stuck on menu. I mean, I was in the menu. Are you seeing character selection, or has it continued to be stuck? Game is frozen on the level up menu. Fascinating. You know, it is. Okay, so I'm looking over at my... What happened there? Let's try changing the scene. Maybe that'll... Huh? Huh? Okay, hold up. That's really weird. Let's do that while we're... Hi, how's it going? Zoom in on me. I realize this shirt is not as flattering as I thought it was. Let me pet that dog. That is a good way to fix it. I know another way to fix it. But I'll do that maybe after I pet the dog. No, I'll do it now. I'll do it now. I'll do it now. There we go. I don't know why it's been doing that lately. It's so odd. Anyway, let me pet that dog. And broccoli breaks are live again, by the by. I did re-enable that. So. Now you know. Let me pet that doggy. That cute little Hank dog. Come over here. Hello. Here's your Hank. With your paw. This is your paw. Doggy, put it down. You play with the flappy. Play with the flappy. Such a pup. Very cute. Trying to murder Dad. I stood up and found his bone on the ground, which is round and rolly. And almost took me with it. Oh, hey! There's a broccoli break. Sir, I assure you that if the broccoli break was available, it would have been activated half an hour ago, but it was only just there. Well then. I think you know what that means. It's time for a broccoli break. All right, I'm going to do that. We'll have a quick little bio, broccoli break, etc. We'll be back to Brotato in about 5-10 minutes. I would encourage you, friends, yes, you, the one there who's thinking, wow, I'm really thirsty. I should get some water. Do it! Go hydrate. Hydrate, stretch, eat some food, take your meds. Self-care, damn it. If I have to, you too. All right, love y'all. I will be right back after this broccoli break. We'll be back to the action in just a few minutes. Woo! Yo! I be back. It is time. Sorry for the delay. Hink needed to do Hink things outside. So, hi. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to me, I guess. Hope you're doing great. Let's see. Let's catch up here. Oh, hi. Corwin, Metal Opera Mom, Demonic Tutor. Good morning, everybody. Good to see y'all. How's Mog doing in the game today? You know, doing okay, doing okay. We haven't gotten a win yet, but we're trying the hard stuff now. Knowing Mog, always excellent, many squawks of effort. Nailed it. Yep. All right. So we are, we're playing Brotato. Right? We've unlocked all but 3 characters. The 3 that remain are finishing a run without any curse, defeating difficulty 4, and defeating difficulty 5. So far today, I've just been playing random on difficulty 4. I would love to hear, though, from you all what you would like to see. Do we want to do another difficult run? Or do we maybe bring the difficulty back down, try for that 0 curse unlock? We also have a wide variety of characters to play that we haven't won yet with. And each time we win with a character, they have a unique item that unlocks with them as well. So I'm not gonna say let's go through the list of 49 or 60 or however many characters are here, but what you feeling? Are we feeling adventurous? Are we feeling unlucky? Are we what's a better way of saying that? Explorative. My best win so far was difficulty 3 with the king. That character was very good. You get huge boons once you get items up to red rarity, and I was running 6 of them at like wave 16. It went nuts. It was very good. We do have this one is interesting. This character cannot equip any weapons. They just explode every time that they take damage. We've got Ghost that does a ton of extra damage with ethereal weapons and extra dodge. Dodge is capped at 90% instead of the normal 60. Let's see, what else? But yeah, we got all sorts of options here. The Cryptid. I think this is the one that unlocked from the, yeah. This is, you needed to finish a wave with 10 or more living trees. I got that with the Lumberjack. More tree spawn, gain 12 material and XP for every living tree at the end of a wave. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, I kind of dig this. The negative lifesteal is not great. Well, let's give it a shot. Why not? Mega Dodge sounds like a good no damage candidate. We could do that too. Sunshine Old Lady Farts. Good morning. How you doing, friend? Let's go Ghost. So we do extra damage with ethereal weapons. Ethereal weapons are these 3 here. The Ghost Flint, the Ghost Axe, and the Ghost Scepter. Each of these will give you additional stats for every 20 enemies you kill with the weapon. The Flint and Axe are melee, where the Scepter is ranged. Flint will get you attack speed. Ghost Axe will get you damage. Scepter will get you HP, which is very, very good. Thing to note, the melee weapons can hit multiple enemies with each swing. That's just universally true for every melee weapon in this game. The ranged weapons usually cannot, unless they have Pierce as a unique ability. So, keeping that in mind, the Scepter, while great, is very slow. So, HP doesn't matter if you can't get hit. Exactly. Exactly. I think we're going to go Ghost Flint here to start. Get our attack speed up, although the Axe also would have been excellent. I like both a lot. Now, one thing to note with the ethereal weapons, though, as with other weapons, when you get a bundle of 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 of them, you will get effects on your statistics. The ethereal weapons will make you lose armor points, which is very bad. You are going to take additional damage for each point of armor that you're missing. Now, with Ghost, we're already at minus 100. If we get hit, we are borked. We are toast. We are going to be the Ghost. So, how do we combat this? We don't get hit. We just need to not get hit. Ever. By anything. Still doesn't matter if you don't get hit. Exactly. Now, I will say this. There is an item I found. So, the one run I had off stream that I wish I had gotten recorded. Here, let me zoom in for just a moment here while I chat through this. There is a character I was running that was gaining negative statistics heavily in, I want to say it was harvesting at the end of every wave, to the point where, now I did go into an endless run with this character, so it's one of the ones that I've won with. We can look at them. To the point where I had like negative 1,000 harvesting at one point. Well, here it comes. It was wave 19. That's what it was. Wave 19, I had negative 1,000 harvesting, and I pull an item I had never seen before. It's red, so it's super rare, called Axolotl. Adorable to start. But the Axolotl takes your lowest stat and your highest stat, and it flips them. My oh no, it was plus 1,000 harvesting that I had. Yeah, it was plus 1,000 harvesting that I had. I had like negative 100 or something ranged damage. There we go. So Axolotl flips those, and all of a sudden going into wave 20, I have 2,000 or so, an obnoxious amount of ranged damage, and Bupkis for harvesting, fine. That's fine at that point. But the build I had made was all melee, so I had to like panic buy a couple of ranged weapons. And y'all, wave 20 with the boss, which usually takes at least a minute, it was done in 5 seconds. It was astonishing. So Axolotl, I absolutely want to keep an eye out for. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, let's get back to the game. Thanks for coming with me there. It's a fun one to share. Aight then. Mog's big brain in the Brotato. Oh, yeah. You know it, baby. So, yeah, now that we have that, I can show you we have plus 6% dodge. Great. Minus 1 armor. So we'll get a 30% dodge boon just for having 6 ethereal weapons if we stick to what this character gets as bonuses. I think ultimately we want to get dodge from other sources and get weapons that are a little stronger, but we'll just see how the run develops here. I will go ahead and grab that ghost axe while it's available. Another flint, absolutely. Lock that one down. This is good. This is good. Now, the downside to having chosen many of the weapons now, we're not going to get stats this wave, most likely. We might get 1, but because we're spreading the number of kills over 4 weapons, each individual weapon is much less likely at this point to get me a statistic boon. Okay, with that in mind, how do we want to approach this? I think let's get attack speed up just to help with that. We're already at negative 1,000,000,000 anyway, we might as well. Do I want to bother with burning? Not yet. Boom. Boom. So I'll try to like run and get them in a big group so I can get, you know, like a group of 5, a cluster with one single weapon. And I feel like, okay, I have a better chance of getting a stat up with that one now because it's gotten a big number of kills all at once. It might just be placebo, but I feel like it helps. Range is going to be important. Knockback's going to be important. Because while we'll have 90% dodge, that does not guarantee that we won't get hit. And again, if we get hit, we're gonna just explode. Which isn't great. Okay. I think we can get both of these this time. Perfect. Love it. The hiking pole is very good. But we now have 6 ethereals. So, I'm not going to mess that up. We have the plus 30 dodge right now. That is fantastic. Please don't explode. I like you. Aw, I like you too, Metal Opera Mom. I do what I want. I don't want to explode. That sounds unfun. Unfun, yes. Usually the way people describe that. Anywho, if you didn't hear yesterday, the demos are all recorded now. So I've been working for like 24 weeks now on learning to become a voice actor, a voiceover artist, and It's going really well. I'm having a great time with it. We've got all of the recordings for the demos done. My teacher is editing those this weekend. He'll send them in for mastering this week. So we're at like 2, maybe 3 weeks until I can launch my voiceover business. Holy crap. It's happening. I'm really excited. Really, really excited. Terrified. Excited. Terrified. So yeah, we'll see how that does as a side gig. I'm really excited. Aw, Sunshine and Old Lady Farts, so sweet. I love when the moms are in chat. It makes me so happy. No damage run has failed. Yep, we have taken a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and yeah, we've got Ghost Scepter. We don't have Ghost Scepter. I need to pick up a Ghost Scepter. I might go armor just to try and fight back at how terrible it is. HP regen would be very good. Harvesting would be good to help us get stuff earlier. Oh, goodness gracious. We need the dodge. We need the dodge. All right. So we're going to level up a Ghost Axe and a Flint. Absolutely get the penguin. Penguins are great. Coupon! Heck yeah! Landmines, yes. So I think if we start leaning towards engineering as well, that'll help balance things out a bit. How exciting! I think you'd be great as a voice actor. You do great sounds. Thank you so much, Sunshine and Old Lady Farts. I really appreciate that. If I'm honest with myself, I think so too. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. I hope to continue having fun with it and to make it more of a natural part of my day, if that makes sense. It's interesting because I am going into business for myself, but at the same time, it's kind of what I make of it. There's a lot of work out there to be done, and yes, there are auditions, and yes, I won't get every gig and so forth, but starting it as a side gig and seeing where it goes is both comforting and terrifying. I want it to become a hyperfixation, and I have yet to figure out how to hack my body into choosing hyperfixations rather than letting them happen. So all I've been doing with it the past few weeks is trying to just not think about it and let my brain sort it out as it will. It's got enough else going on right now. But to have it be that close and tangible, it's getting real. It's getting real in a cool way. Okay, that aside, let's see. Let's reroll HP regen, please. The advantage to having more enemies is more chances to get money. The disadvantage, of course, is there are more enemies. They like to do damage. We don't like taking damage. Huge. So that alien tongue gives you more pickup range, so I'll have materials flying in at me better. So that means items that give us like healing when we pick up materials are now they look great because we can still be dodging from in the middle, be grabbing materials. The Ghost Scepter I want because that's going to help our max HP. What do I want to double here? I think I'm going to go with the Ghost Flint. Yeah. Pick that up. Perfect. Got a reroll in here. Oh, absolutely lock down that blue scepter. And oh, what a good roll. What a good roll. That's huge. That's huge. That means next turn we'll be able to get our scepter to purple, or we can have two scepters, which is, I think, better. While the higher leveled ones gain stats quicker and do more damage, it isn't by a nuggets. What just happened? Oh, have a great day in stream. I'm heading to bed now. Absolutely. Have a great day, Sunshine. Get some great rest. I hope it is twice the rest in half the time, and that you are well prepared for the next day. Well, yeah. Gotta bounce, have a lovely day. Absolutely, Metal Arpa Mom. I'm a voice actor. Absolutely, Metal Opera Mom. Have a great day. Love you. Well, I find it really funny, especially because Demonic Tutor and I were talking last night specifically about how dodge, maybe not the best of damage reduction methods in this game. With this character, of course, you lean in on it, but the irony is not lost on me. All right, let's try something different here. What we got? Mage. Elemental damage mods are increased by 25%. You start with a snake. Snake passes fire on to additional enemies. You also start with a scared sausage, which has a 25% chance of inflicting fire burning on melee, or just any hit, if I remember right. Melee mods are reduced. Ranged mods. So we cannot do any damage with ranged or melee. And engineering is halved. Fascinating. That also means that any negatives to melee and ranged won't happen. They can't. Because it'll be reduced by 100%. I need to get something to drink. I don't have any hydration in here. I'm going to grab a root beer real quick. I'll be right back. But while I do that, contemplating what we have available here, all of these are elemental except for the guns on the end. Given our options, probably the lightning shiv. But anyway, I'm gonna grab that beverage. I'll be right back. You vote SMG? Well, hey, that's the only vote I see. I'm easily manipulated by my chat, so let's do it. I mean that in a good way. Manipulated perhaps not the... Convinced? Influenced by. Heavily influenced by my chat. Zesty beverage. Zesty, maybe not. Anyway. I really do like these. It's a probiotic root beer from Aldi. The brand's called Vitalife, but it has a bunch of fiber and I think some protein too. Enough to get the 0 grams mark on it, but extremely low sugar. Yeah, it's just, I like it. It's almost a sarsaparilla flavor root beer too. It's very old school flavor in a way that I like. So if you don't like weird tasting root beers that like stray away from barks and the like, oh, and we have a broccoli break available. Fantastic, let's do it. This is a good time for it before we dive into another run. So we'll be elevated guns blazing in a moment here. This is fantastic. I am delighted at how this is turning out. Tutor, I can't stop thinking about those cards in that deck last night. I'm thinking ahead on the Eldrazi and the slivers and everything, and it just, damn it. I'm back in. Thank you for the hydrates, Corwin and Troz. Okay, I'm gonna do this I'm going to do this broccoli break, and I will be right back. Ha ha! See you in a moment, friends. I shall return shortly. Okay, what are you gonna do? Back! We're back to the correct scene. Hello! It is I, Mental Opera Guy. What we got? If you had picked lands more highly in the draft, cast your Wrath on turn 5. Yeah, Yeah. Gosh, that was the thing, is I could see it. It was so close. I thought I had a decent mana pool, but yeah, I many of the lands and the land fixing that I ended up pulling dipped into colors that I wasn't allowed to bring in. I ended up realizing, which was a bummer, but yeah. Or am I doppelganger impersonating Mog? Me? A doppelganger? An imposter? Impersonating Mog, you say? Oh, that's fascinating. What an idea. Can you guess where I'm from? I don't know what my accent is, but apparently this is what I'm going with. It's just kind of changing. Would a real metal opera guy be able to play Brotato like this? No, I'm not doing that to myself. That's terrible. You had 8 basics. Oh, yeah. And that was the other thing, was the Kenneth, who was sitting next to me, actual Kenneth, not Josh, kept talking about not getting the mana fixing that they needed. And me being me, I well, I don't need that one necessarily. I could go with this other thing. So yeah, I probably could have drafted it a bit higher, but God, it was still a fun deck. Okay, what are we doing here? We're playing SMG, right? Let's go. We are a mage with a gun, because why not? If you can be a wizard and... There we go. If you can be a wizard and still cast gun, why not? Daka 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 daka. Daka daka. Give me them monies. Wahoo! You also heal all the way up to full at the end of each wave, so you don't really have to worry about getting any fruit that's left out on the field. It will get collected, it just doesn't really do much. I'm assuming there's an interaction that I just haven't seen yet. See? Tactical Breach Wizards. Oh gosh. Tactical Breach Wizards. I need in my life a fictional wizard gun battle thing that just okay, it strikes me as the same kind of logic where in an isekai story someone gains full trust of another being, they are very close with that other person, and yet they cannot confide in that other person. Hey, I'm from a different world, this is sounding crazy, but please hear me out. They never do that in that story. The Breach Tactical Wizard sounds to me like we're gonna storm Normandy with all this like defensive mage protection and casting of like earth structures, but we haven't applied it to much in the way of attack. Or in Star Wars, for example, I'm rereading the X-Wing series. Sorry, guys, I know I'm going on another tangent here. I'm rereading the X-Wing series in part to be kind to myself. It was a favorite of mine when I was a teen, and it's been weirdly healing to reread, even if the story is not necessarily as well written as I remember it being. I am realizing why I found it to be so well written to me, because the way that this author describes action in a dogfight in space, especially, it's so specific that my mind is able to visualize what is happening. And that is rare for me, I've found in my adulthood, to be able to read something and fully visualize it in those ways. And it's been so fascinating to get some of that back. Gotta get ready for work. Have a great day, Demonic Tutor. But yeah, in the X-Wing series, though, you have these astromech units, these R2 units and R5 units that can calculate jumps to hyperspace based on gravitational fields of these of the star field. And now, as an adult, better understanding the ridiculousness of the cosmos, just having been exposed to more science. Holy crap, they can do those calculations, but you're telling me that the blasters on the X-Wing have to be manually aimed. You are dialing them into a specific rangefinder of 250 meters, and that doesn't change based on your computer following the other fighter? It never occurs to them in that universe, in some of these things. Like proton torpedoes, those can lock in. Sure, great. Awesome. And they can track something. Cool. But your laser turrets? Nah, they really can't. They can't. Like, you get a little bit of it in some, like, smaller fire stuff, but even let's ramp it up even further. The Star Wars is so committed to the modern military action in space that a Star Destroyer, pick your favorite Star Destroyer type. There's a zillion of them. This thing has massive laser batteries that are just these huge turrets that are blasting X-Wings out of the sky, and huge power on these things. And they're all manually aimed. There is someone sitting there tracking a thing, going daka 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 from their seat. And I think it's because of its origins as being theatrical in the movies. It was important to show, like, it's such a cool scene when they're in the Millennium Falcon and split off to go into the turret and take out TIE fighters. It's so cool. But why? When you can calculate jumps to hyperspace, can you not automatically calculate the range and distance for an enemy fighter? Let's play Brotato. Wizards in Normandy. What a thing. You sound like me trying to convince people at work that we should automate things. Yes! Yes! If you can save yourself the energy, and it's a larger uptime now than just maintaining it, but you do the thing and then you don't have to do the thing a zillion times in the future, why not? Oh my god. Tolk, we need to talk offline about that. Yeah. Yep. Okay, it's fine. Let's try and find elemental damage here. One more. Hooray! Well, that was a time. Thank you for being with me for that. I should hydrate now. That was a lot of words. I shall need to clip that. I suspect. Let's reroll this. Hey, look, another gun. So just to review, after all of that, we've got a scared sausage that gives us 25% chance to do effectively 6 burning damage, and the snake that will spread fire. So our guns do have a chance of flaming, which is most excellent. I do also want the coffee. I can't afford it. I'm going to lock it down, as well as the injection, because they'll offset each other well. Let's do this. I shattered a school schedule into 40 pieces in around 2 hours this week. Holy cow. Well done, Corwin. I don't know that firsthand, but I know of it by way of you and others talking about the complexity of that process. So, holy cow. Well done. Hyperspace nav computers, basically a necessity, but Han doesn't have money for auto turrets. You know, I would believe that. However, I counter that Lando had it first. Lando absolutely had money for auto turrets. Lando absolutely had money for auto turrets. At one point. And then didn't. And then did. And then didn't. And then did. Why do I remember this now? Okay. We want things. I would like to get a damage increase or elemental, I think, would be good as well. Attack speed is tempting. Let's go with the damage. Yep. So with that, I don't have to pick up the injection necessarily. That's good. So we can get the plus 10 attack speed out of the coffee. We're still at plus 3 damage. Medical gun is an interesting idea. Because it would keep giving us this range boost that the SMG is giving us. Plus we get the medical benefit, which is some life steal. Bumbletraz, I wonder if the unpredictability of a manual pilot would cause auto turrets to be less effective? Mayhap. Mayhap. Auto aim can also be hacked and jammed. That is true, absolutely. And we do see, like in episodes 1, 2, and 3, the counterpoint to my argument. Literal droid armies. They're all auto-aim. Their starfighters are auto-aim. All of it's auto-aim. But for some reason, for many of them, they have to be processed at like a starship. So the ship is beaming instructions, and if we lose the ship, then... So it's still like everything has some inherent flaw that can be exploited, it seems like. There's always a rock to the scissors kind of situation. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, let's lock those down. Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I just noticed it's 420 range. That's just perfect right now. Yeah, there was broccoli in that broccoli. I may have gone through the entire joint between those two. Doing quite nice. Honestly, like, this is the quietest my brain has been in weeks, and that's really, really good. Alien eyes, do I want you or do I want the money for you? I know you do a lot of damage and it's elemental, so I'm gonna take you. Elemental, yes please. We got a medical gun, we got an SMG, we got a taser maybe? It's elemental. But it's support, which doesn't lean in on any of the others. Really, we're already in a weird space because laser weapons have beams that travel slow enough to dodge from visual range. Yes, this is also a flaw that just has to be accepted to enjoy the media. You are absolutely right. Like, my first watch of Star Trek, that I was like, why when they attack, laser just there and connected? That looks weird. I don't like it. And it's the exact same thing. It's you making a laser into a bullet because we want modern military action in space. But any hoodle, I'm gonna reroll. Trees! I like trees. Trees are great. This does damage to enemies when I pick up materials. That's great too. Do we get less material? No. Okay, let's lock the boiling water. Let's get the tree. Baby elephant's nice, but not necessary. Same with these. Let's move. I love when you get the tree, your hair gets that, like, little bush of the tree. Your character starts picking up traits of all of these items as you go through, and it's just clever. It's just a clever game. It's a clever, fun, silly thing. It doesn't require a lot of thought, but it can, like, you can go full-on Magic the Gathering spreadsheet with it if you really want to min-max. Like, there's also, I haven't really shown them, but in the menu there are accessibility options for a lot of things, including, but not limited to, the difficulty. So if someone is truly having a tough time on the normal difficulties and they just want to learn and have a good time, you can dial back the enemy's HP and damage a lot. And conversely, if you want to have a really tough time, you can dial them all the way up to 200%. It's cool. It's a really cool, accessible, fun time. Movies have taught me space lasers can be used to pop popcorn. What movie is that? You are a potato head toy. Items all have to attach. Real Eighth, you're right. I am a potato head toy and they're attaching. That's clever. I love it. Let's get some luck. We haven't gotten luck yet, and I don't like that. I like having luck. It's very handy. Balls. Maybe. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that because we got more trees. That'll be good. The movie is real genius. Yeah, have not. I know, shocking, I haven't seen a movie. But I have seen K-pop Demon Hunters. I know that's come up on stream already, but just to reaffirm, I have seen that movie twice now. It's amazing. The music makes me cry every time I listen to certain tracks. Very healing and cathartic in a time that I needed it. Also musically related here, I'm going to jump topics a bit while we're picking things. You all are likely familiar, if you've been around here for a bit, that Leprous is my favorite band, and they are friends of mine and just all around awesome human beings. Really amazing music, amazing lyrics, and just friendly, down-to-earth dudes. They had some really cool opportunities in the social media sphere recently. So backing up just a bit, there are two YouTube channels I'm going to talk about here, Museo and Drumeo, spelled M-U-S-E-O and D-R-U-M-E-O. And these two channels focus on a variety of content, all musical related, where they bring in artists to show techniques that they are well known for and talk through how they got to them, what their influences were, tips and tricks. They'll do full playthroughs of famous songs with the original recording artist. But they also will have artists cover things. Museo will do like we're getting a band in and we'll give them a random song to cover that they may or may not have heard before. And Drumeo, more specifically the ones I enjoy, gives a drummer a drumless track to listen through of a song they've never heard, and if they've heard it, they cut them off, they move to the next track. And then they lay down drums to whatever that music is. It's really cool. But Leprous had the chance to be on both recently. So the full band, that is blue. Let's combine this one together then. There we go. Oh, medical gives HP regen. I might want to get more of those. Leprous was on Museo, and they were given Aha's Take On Me to cover, which is hilarious for many reasons. Leprous is a Norwegian band, and when they were asking the band beforehand, like, what is something you wouldn't want us to give you, or what are you fearing most? Einar, the singer and lead singer and songwriter, goes, hopefully nothing that's too close to home. And Bård, the drummer, later reveals that, oh yeah, my parents were neighbors with that drummer. Like, they have personal connections to Aha. But their cover is so cool. Dang it. I should have turned downward there. I was zigging when I should have zagged. But their cover is so cool because it is uniquely Leprous's sound, which is not typically a light-hearted sound. They tend to be more what are the words I'm looking for? Not laconic, not depressing, but thoughtful and wallowy. They don't tend to be like ba da da beep bop boop. Like, that's not their sound. Emotional, yes. So to hear their sound applied to Take On Me, it almost became like an inspirational song. I need to listen through it again, but it was really cool. And Bård, the drummer, went over on Drumeo and played through, I think, 5 of Leprous's most famous songs. And I've seen him play these songs live, but to get those camera breakdowns and the like and see the nuances of what he's doing, and then to talk through the techniques that he's doing in those moments, oh, it's so cool. So, I would highly recommend, if you're just like, I don't know what to watch, let's do something that's new and unique, like, give it a watch. It's super fun. I want to win. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm so stoked for my buddies, honestly. They're doing cool things, and I'm excited for them. Where was I? So, okay. Coin flip time here. Unless y'all have a particular thing you want to do, I'm coin flipping between a level 0 run, trying to get no curse for that character unlock, and continuing the level 4. I kind of want to continue level 4. I'm going to continue level 4. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm just going to hit random and see what we get. Entrepreneur. I have played you before, but I haven't won with you. So items are less expensive. We get a lot more benefit from harvesting. However, we lose all of our money at the beginning of every run, every wave. And we get a lot less benefit from damage modifications, which is good for negative damage mods. So, what can we do with this? If we go Thief Dagger, we'll get even more materials during runs. That will help us buy more things. We go Ghost Flint, we can start working our attack speed up. I think I'm gonna actually go with the hiking pole, because it will give us range for how much we walk. And that's going to be universally helpful, I think. So it's important that I keep moving. Don't think we get 70 steps worth of time in the first wave, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, not quite. It's just not enough time. That's okay. We'll get it pretty soon here. Landmines aren't bad. We have exactly 13, so we can get an thing. Yeah, let's go landmines. I think engineering is probably going to be a good way to go. as well. So we'll just kind of have both options available here. So the range, even if I don't end up using ranged weapons or like primarying in them, that's still going to help us out if we have items we want to pull that give negative range, which is important so that we don't we don't get to a point where we can't attack outside of our own body. That gets real dangerous. Armor early is huge. Harvesting better with this build and its proclivities, though. Engineering, I was just talking about that potentially being good, but I don't have anything to go with it yet. Ooh, yes please. Yes please, more trees. That'll give me more stuff, and I like more stuff. Stuff is good. And since I am going to lose my money anyway, I might as well re-roll until I have things that I want. Next shop. Oh, Pop Crunch. Like this. This beanie, well, I would normally pass on, but since we have extra range right now, why not? Sickle is interesting. And it's a support, so it would stack with our hiking poles, which gives more harvesting, which is excellent for right now. Absolutely. Let's lock them in. Final answer. So if I was even smarter, I would have taken note of how much that shop is going to cost me and stop collecting materials around that. Ah! Woo! Yoinks! And away. Let's get some more speed, eh? That sounds great. So, hiking pole, armor. We can afford all of them. That's awesome. Almost perfect. Pick up the boxing glove and the hiking pole next go. Yeah, that's great. This is a good start. Oh, look at all that, how that bonus range works on these melee weapons. We get so much extra range. They do take a bit to come back to me, but not that long, honestly. In the grand scheme of things, anyway. Go. The landmines are cool, too, because I can trigger them without taking damage. There are builds that really get bonuses for standing still. For example, your dodge will go up or your attack speed will go up. So you can just stand there on a landmine, just throwing nunchucks around until something gets close and walk off of it, explode them. There's so much cool little interaction in this game that just makes it fun to play. Damage bonuses are halved with this character, if I recall correctly. So I'm going to go with armor. And range probably? No, the attack speed is too tempting. That range is huge though. Yep. I know we'll get more from the hiking poles, but I don't want to be that far down if I can avoid it. Oh, do we take curse on purpose? Maybe. Let's start with these two things. Yeah. So we'll only get, I think, 1 damage up from it. Yep. Because it rounds down. Hitting an enemy removes their speed. That would be great. Harvesting would be really good. Yeah. Just keep walking, just keep walking. We're gonna get a bunch of range from walking, just walking around, walking. Waka, waka. Now that's a thought, is I could, like, nuke my ranged attack stat on purpose and try to axolotl again. I have to be super lucky. We need to literally have a ton of luck stat to even hope for it. But, I mean, it sounds like a good idea in practice. This kind of scratches the itch of building like a trading card deck where you're finding interactions that work well together and seeing what happens with it. This is not mage. This is we're rich boy, right? Armor over the attack speed. Yeah. Until I get to 10 armor. If I get armor, I want armor. Engineering's tempting. Brotato does that for me? Yeah. Yep. Brotato, I am not joking. Brotato, I think, saved me from the gacha games that I kept getting into because it scratched all of the itches that I needed itched on the device that I needed them itched on. I play it primarily on my phone, and that has been mostly really good. But yeah, Brota's good stuff. Another sickle or another hiking pole. I think I take... Well, the sickle is faster. I'm going to take a second sickle and power up a hiking pole so it can hopefully give me even more range per run, per wave. Pruner wouldn't be bad as well, because that gives me more healing over time and is still in this support bracket. This is a unique build we're leaning into here. I kind of dig it. Is there a luck up in here? No, there isn't. I might lock it. It's not... It... No. Cacti Club is tempting. That is... big damage. Big damage. We're going to go B for the harvesting. We're going to go Hedgehog for the... Wait, the damage ups don't do anything, right? No, that was the other one. Damage modifications are reduced by 50, so we won't get anything from ranged, but we would get 1 to melee. 37? Nah. Hiking pole! The hiccups, Hank. He has the hiccups! Sweet baboon. You want some pickle juice? Oh, Paparino. Okie dokie. Let's see. So you are for every 60 damage. It's kind of tempting to go ahead and put this one up to purple, but I don't think that's going to have any additional value. So we'll spread the love around. There we go. I know it'll be halved, but that's still plus 5 damage. I'm gonna lock that down. And not the weird food. Like, it's good, but it's not worth saving. And that's a something I noticed I get in a habit of. I've been saving things that are like, well, that's also helpful. But if it's not directly impacting the build that I've already been working on, it doesn't need to be saved. There are other really helpful things. Like, there's not a lot of bad items in this game. Everything works for something. It might not work with what you've already built, but yeah. That was adorable. Aw, I'm so glad. He's a cutie pie. I just walked through them. I'm glad I have a bunch of armor. That was very silly. All right, we're getting some good money now. Okay, luck. We need to start getting some luck because we are not getting great things yet. Hiking pole, that gets all of them up to blue. I love that. Get that XP up, absolutely. Cyclops worm. Yeah, we have enough range and enough range boost to do that. So we're starting to get a little bit of damage up. Hello, purple sickle. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to lock you. Almost certainly the fertilizer, because that's minus 0.5% or 0.5 damage. Yeah. Which is nothing. It gets rounded. I'm pretty sure it gets rounded down. Maybe it is literally half of a point off. Who knows? Oh, the loot is a support. I hadn't considered that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll diversify. I don't necessarily need to have 4 things giving me additional range every match. I can go down to 3. If you're going to give me bonus damage for bonking you El Kabong style, I mean, that's so freaking cool. Oh, do I save the fertilizer? No, it's not worth saving. The bags, oh, that one is worth locking down. I hesitated because I like getting the fish hook first, since I have picked up a curse already. The fish hook gives this a better chance of becoming cursed when it pops up in the store again. You know what? I've talked myself out of it. I'm gonna... I do have bonus trees. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. There. You can get up to 3 of them. So, with it being limited, you can only get 3 of them at all during the entire course of the run. So, if you plan on getting fish hook, and if that is going to be an integral part of your strategy, that particular item, then it might be worth holding off until you can fish hook it, get a cursed version of it that's much more powerful. Another little tip for y'all regarding cursed weapons that I've learned just by playing here. When you merge a cursed weapon into a regular weapon, the result will always be cursed. I've never seen it not be cursed. So every single weapon that even if you have like the rarity 1 level weapon and it's cursed, that's worth picking up so that you can merge it, and have something that's ultimately about twice as strong as what you would have normally. It's a really cool mechanic. Yeah, I think that's worth picking up. Regen. Yeah, we don't have any regen right now. Luck! Yes! Thank you! Finally! Attack speed is tempting. As is the speed, but no. The luck. We need the luck! Give me the luck! Give it to me! Okay, so we need to make some space so that I can get the sickle. There's the sickle. HP red. It's a worthwhile trade-off. Let's go ahead and get the bag first. Is it worth... Yes, I think it is. A gun! Small fish is pretty dope. Oh, these are all pretty. stinking good. Let's see, armor or the bonus damage to first hit. I'm gonna go armor, and we'll. Oh, I have enough. I have enough. Ha ha ha! And I saw a triple hydrate come in from Bob Big Bob up there. Thank you so much, Bob. Refreshing. Oh, toolbox is very good for engineering, which would be cool if I had any turrets, but I don't. But there is an item that you can get that when you kill a tree, it spawns a turret. I have a bonus to trees already. There is some synergy there. I'm going to lock that down. The sickle, I'm not going to because I'm going to have trouble trying to get that common into the uncommon, into the rare, into the... Yeah. So. We're out of money. Let's go. When an enemy is outlined in white like that, it means you have some sort of an active debuff on them. In this case, it is from the loot. Not the cat. Unless the cat wants to play. That would be kind of adorable. That'd be very adorable, actually. Okay, so we're now seeing the, we're finding out what happens when you don't have a ton of damage and you've just been leaning in on support. Like, it's working, but it isn't getting kills very quick, which is a little concerning. Loot the cat just wants to hide. Yeah, it's true. So, we need to do something here. Something needs to change, as that we don't have our asses handed to us. I am thinking... Oh, the speed is very good there. More than doubles what we have currently. Bastard Chap raiding with a party of 4. Welcome! How's it going, Bastard? How y'all doing? Welcome in from across the pond. What are we playing today? I gotta give this lad a shout out. If y'all haven't gone over and checked out that Bastard Chap, I don't know what you're doing because you've been raiding him with me too. This guy is hilarious, has amazing content. The memes are fresh and hot. Just do it. Do it. Go give them a follow right now. I'm gonna give them a shout out so that you can. How you doing? There we go. I can type. Excellent. Bastard raid. Let's go. Good to see you, dude. And hey, if you need to raid and run because you had a long whatever and need to refresh, by all means, please do. And that applies to everybody who raided in. But I very much appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with us. We're playing Brotato. Played the game that's made by the same people that made King of the Castle, Occlude. It's solitaire but with a twist. I've not heard of this. This sounds like something I would enjoy a lot. I enjoy card games with twists, like Brotato and many other things. Invaded by Britannia. Britannia rules the waves. It requires a 5-head to play that dang game. Oh, what am I doing here? Let's see. So we are playing Brotato. This is a roguelite, I suppose, where you're a potato doing violence, trying to get through 20 waves of violence. It is exactly that deep. There is nothing more to it. However, the items are so cool, and the builds are so cool, and the games go so quickly. It's just a delightful time. So we're just a violent little spud here, rolling around, frying around, chipping away at our enemies, as our British friends might say. Do I wish to have this crit chance? Maybe. Do we have elemental yet? We don't. No, let's... Baby squid, very good. Baby squid gives HP regen. Every time we level up, HP regen keeps me alive. I die a lot. So keeping me alive is good. Speaking of, plant and hiking pole bolt. I think we can get both of those. No, I can't. Because I would have to merge those. Do I want to have 2 hiking poles in the long run? I do. Okay, let's combine those. We'll have the mega pole. Don't take that out of context. So we're going to get +1 range added every time we take 40 steps with that one and 60 steps with this one. Fantastic. We can get the HP regen and then be poor and not have addressed our not dealing damage issue. This will go well. We are in difficulty 4 of 5 on the default damage settings in the so there's like accessibility damage settings as well. Those are all set to defaults. We're trying to unlock characters that you get for defeating waves 4 or difficulties 4 and 5. Haven't quite managed it yet. But in 3-4 plays of the game on stream and a little bit of playing offline, we've gotten real far, and it is real fun. There is no story. There is only violence and tactics. Strategy. I'm bonking things with a loot, damn it. What do you want from me? Why are you not dead yet? Thank you. Okay, so that loot creature was also a cursed creature. So that's going to give me another +1, I think, to my cursed stat, which gives me a chance of encountering cursed enemies like that purple outline little goober that does more damage and has more HP. But it also means I might get cursed items that do almost twice the good stuff for me. Bastard Chap, I was just informed that the D&D I was going to do after the stream was canceled for the week. Brah! So I guess I ended stream in a panic when I should have taken my time. Oh no! Well, by all means, if you want to fire back up, please do. You don't feel obliged, but if you want to hang out, I'd love to have you hang out. That is a bummer, though. What are you playing in D&D right now? What's your character? What's the elevator pitch, if you don't mind sharing? Do I want dodge or lifesteal? That's a lot of lifesteal. I could use that quite a bit. The armor, yes, give me armor. Keep me safe. I am squishy and don't do enough damage yet. It's it's Acquisitions Incorporated. Very cool. I am adjacently familiar with Acquisitions Inc. I don't know the lore, but I have a friend who is deep into Acquisitions Inc. and has like done builds and sent things that were crafted specifically for them. It seems like a very cool community. Bait, +8 damage. Special enemies appear at the beginning of the next wave. Yeah, I don't mind. They might wreck us, but that is a lot of bonus damage, and we need it. We have a lot of money. Let's spend it. Let's see. Reinforced steel gives us engineering. I haven't really picked up any turrets yet. I'm not going to spend the money on it. Not yet. Mastery, though, we are primarily melee right now. That would be quite helpful, but that only gives... Wait. Half or none? Half. So we'd be at +6 on that. This one, maybe. Banner's good. We'll pick that up. Let's reroll. Triangle of Power is interesting. So we would get an immediate +20 damage and armor, but a permanent debuff of taking 2 damage less whenever we take damage during a wave, which theoretically we shouldn't be getting hit 10 times in a run, but often we are. And I don't want to leave myself with literally -100 damage. That... Now, that would be halved, given our character, which actually might make that different. Nope, I'm still gonna... No, we're gonna pass on it. Ice Cube would be interesting if we had any elemental investment. We don't. That's worth it. Snake is worth it if we had burning. Bonus harvesting is good. You're a tabaxi, hairless except for the head, called Per Lady Lamode. She's a fashion designer with the attitude of Etna Mode. I see. I'll be honest, whenever I see numbers and tactics, I just go, which one does more damage? Leave it at that. I like the cut of your jib. I was that kid playing Pokemon that was like, hey, if I am teaching my Pokemon something that is not dealing damage, I'm not teaching it that. They don't need none of those status effects or none of them healing. Nah, we just gonna do damage. This creature has hyper beam, hyper cut, hyper fixate, and hyperchondria. And what am I doing? Anyway, let's just say my strategies have changed a little bit, but not entirely. Last night's Magic the Gathering draft, I went just big dragons, do damage, big creature, with lots of lands. It was fun. I had a great time. Small fish actually kind of clutch here, because that will allow us to do bonus damage to enemies that haven't gone below that 70% HP threshold yet, which effectively gives us damage up when we can't increase our damage effectively. Blue Aliens up would be good. Pruner 2 is better. We're gonna sell the Pruner we have, buy the new one, and because we did that, we can also afford Whistle. Fantastic! So this character inherently gets more money for selling items, and hold up, gotta lean forward. So we get a lot from harvesting, which gives us a lot of resources, which is effectively money, which is great. However, we lose all of our money every time that we start a wave with this character, so you can't save it up. You just have to get a lot and spend a lot really fast. And the weapons that we currently have are all support weapons. They don't do a lot of damage, but they do a lot of cool things, which is very nice and all, but... Hello, Loot Goblin. Oh, nope. Getting back to you is gonna dead me. I don't want to dead. 2 seconds. I thought I was toast. I was certain. Must do more spin kicks off the notes. Yeah. There's a deep cut. Some Rogue Legacy 2 referencing there. Thank you, Corwin Chaos. Yep. Cool. Okay, all right. Yes. Let's do the things here. We're going to take that for the crit chance more than anything. I need to do more damage, and I can't do more damage, so I'm gonna do damage more quickly. Can't promise to join all that often, but I'm around. Absolutely. Let's see. Armor good. I'm not at 10 yet. Armor good. Dodge good. Dodge low right now. Armor better than dodge. Okay. Explosion size bigger. That's great for my landmines. Yes, please. This is a support and an elemental. I like that. And it slows things down. But I really need to start getting things that aren't harvesting, please, game. Can I have a non-support weapon that's really good, or one that I already have? Maybe that would be cool. That'd be really cool. I'd like that a lot. Hiking pole's kind of okay. Repose is awesome. You do damage to an enemy anytime you dodge. It's just great. As long as you have positive dodge, it's great. Plus 25 damage to bosses and elites. Yes, please. Cyberball. I have done so much damage with Cyberball in runs. This thing just kicks itself around and might hit enemies every once in a while when one dies. Wrench wouldn't be bad to start getting into our engineering side of things. Too early for mouse for us. If I go wrench, we will lose... How much harvesting? 5? That's fine. I still don't have anything I can merge. I might just sell the hiking pole too, I think. Yeah. Get the wrench. I'm gonna reroll and see if we can find another one. Ha 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 ha. Let's go. And a badass cave. Look at you. What's going on here? Lifesteal dodge up. And all the damages will go down by 1 because I have them halved. That's awesome. We'll lock that down so we can buy it next time. Anyone that appreciates Mog's effort Squawks deserves a follow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for following Bastard Chat. I'm assuming that's what occurred there. Oh, look at that bonus explosion size from the landmines. That is getting work done. I didn't realize how much knockback those had. That's giving me lanes. Okay, I'm realizing something here. This is also scratching a bit of the American football watching itch, too, because I'm like literally turning into a running back here, just trying to find a lane through all of these blockers where I can do what I need to do without just getting demolished. That's a tie-in I did not expect to recognize today. Brotato, now with 45% more in concussion. Yee! Oh, which do I do here? I think I go with the luck because I don't have enough of it yet. Bowler hat. Oh, speaking of, how delightful. With my 555 monies I can spend. He 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 he. I don't know what to get rid of here. I think it's gonna be the loot. Okay, bowler hat, baby elephant, reroll for free because we bought everything. More harvesting at the cost of 1 armor. Since we're over 10, I will take it. Why 10, you ask? Good question. I have no idea. That's just the arbitrary number I have locked onto as the appropriate amount for me to at least have as a minimum. I can't do anything else, and I don't want those things badly enough to lock them down. Let's go! Wave 12. We're going to have an elite in this one, or a mob. I forget which. Oh, I thought I showed it in that menu. It does not. Wave 12 typically will have either an elite enemy or a large wave of something. Unless I'm just misremembering. I have had a decent amount of broccoli this morning, and it has thankfully made my brain quiet, which is good, but it is sometimes a little too quiet in those moments. But no, in all reality, doing good, doing good. How we doing? What's new and exciting? New and exciting things for any of y'all that may not have heard updates from me. I have been training to become a voiceover actor, and am roughly 2 to 3 weeks out from the earliest date I will be launching my voiceover business. So I'm super excited for that. Shameless plug, but yeah, more on that coming for sure. Another silver bullet, yes please, especially since I can't do much damage. I like that. Yeah, metal's good. Do we need the range? We really don't. We've been doing well with our hiking pole. Let's reroll. Reroll again. The attack speed's worth it. Maybe the crit. Yeah, let's get the crit chance back up to positive. Great. Okay, that is a common wrench, so I can fuse these two together. Buy that one. I will still have my bonus to engineering from having 2 tools. Very good, very good. The snail is very good. The goldfish is very good, but means my reroll is going to give me some much rarer items. So, let's go. What do we got? We've got great things. We've got fantastic things. Holy moly. Okay. Just before I accidentally reroll and bork it up here. So Scythe 4, 192 damage. Let's just compare that to my hiking pole. 53 with a cooldown of a second. This one has a cooldown of less than a second. That's very good. I would like to pick that up. Cooldown range. You take 3 damage per second. Does not give you invulnerability. Plus 3% damage when you take damage until the end of the wave. So every second you're gaining damage up. Take 3 damage per second. What's my regen at? It's not 3 per second, that's for sure. 1 HP every 0.65. So we're going to need to really work on our HP regen. It's got a lot of lifesteal. That's absolutely worth it. And if I sell the hiking pole, we can get it, I think. Not quite. Wow. Did we really not get that much money last run? That's wild that wave didn't have that much. Well, I'm now committed because I didn't do math before I started doing that. So we're at 352. I need 479. Oh, Nikes. I thought I got more of a bonus to selling. Oh, just for buying. It's not for selling items. Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate. That is deeply unfortunate. I have made an oopsie fucky here. Let's see what we can do to get out of it.
I will not be able to afford the scythe this time, period. That's not going to happen. So I'm going to try and buy my way out of this. Armor and getting material instantly. Yes, fantastic. More knockback. I need that. Real bad now. Power generator would also be good. Kind of? Like, they're both... This one's better. But with how... Yeah, we'll take the coil. We'll re-roll. We've locked down the scythe. Little muscly dude is cool. Book is cool too. Do I have any turrets yet? Nope. But I have engineering for them whenever I get them eventually. Yeah, we're just gonna go. Okay, time to be very, very careful. We are down a weapon. That is not good. And it was our most damaging weapon. On the flip side, I don't have to worry about continuing to run because I no longer have a hiking pole that's giving me bonuses for the step count. So I can take little pauses with more confidence. Like there, so I don't get bodied by those lasers. Oh, please no. Oh, I don't want to be cornered by the mob. I don't want to be cornered by the mob. I just want to keep going. I guess my landmines are affected by engineering at least, but yeah. Okay. That's why we're not making money, because I am having to not die very actively. I see. Okay. Let's do something about that. How am I going to address that? Let's go engineering. Let's lean in on that. The scythe is still out of reach. Garden will help me survive. Loot is a good pickup just to have that. Oh. Yeah. I hate taking the negative to the armor there, but... Oh, hello. Heals 10% of an enemy's current health as bonus damage, and a... Okay. Chainsaw might be... worth picking up. Do I have tools? I don't think any of these are tools. They're all supports. I don't think I lock any of these other than the scythe. Med turret, yes. I will lock you down. Show me another turret. Thank you. Let's go. Brotato back. Well, the wrenches are... Oh, they actually are. Ha! Whoops. I forgot. Thanks, Corwin. Anyway. Moving right along. Okay, so the little vomiting ones do ranged attacks that will absolutely murder me if I don't control them. So I'm going to try and prioritize them when I see them. Still trying to look for open lanes so I don't get bodied by the melee attackers. It's kind of like I'm looking not at my character most of the time. I'm looking at the enemies and kind of backwards towards the character to plan out the path. Oh, now they're all getting intermixed with that huge bulk of melee enemies, which is making it very difficult to control them. Ah! Balls! Those were some good runs. We're making good progress. Like, getting into Wave 14 is significant. I've been kind of getting stymied on Danger 4 at, like, Wave 12 or so. So this is good progress. This is great. But it is that time, so I am going to find someone to raid into for us here on Twitch. Those of you on YouTube, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I really appreciate you. Just so y'all know, next weekend, let me zoom in here so it looks like I'm talking to you, not at you. Hi, how's it going? So next weekend, I was mistaken yesterday by saying that we'll be back on Saturday. I will be at a wedding, so I won't be streaming on Saturday. Sunday, I do anticipate being back and streaming Brotato. However, I will let y'all know on the Discord if that changes. So, love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. Bastard Chap, thanks again for being here with your community. I love that so much. And yeah, Corwin, you have a great day as well. Let's find someone to raid into here. Who be doing... Anyone we following doing stuff right now? Or anyone playing Brotato? Let's see. Oh, Bad Ash is live. We haven't raided Bad Ash in a minute. Let's do that. They're good people. They've been fun to chill with in chat. So, thank you all again. If you're sticking around for the raid, please drop a couple of Mog emotes in there. Give them some love. They're at 8 viewers right now. It'll be kind of big to hop in there. And again, love ya. See you next time. Let's do this raid.
Oh, that fire damage is bad. Damn it. Oh, God dang it. No. I need more keys. I should be right back. Yes. Go put things in your mouth. Go put enjoyable things in your mouth.
In this economy, well, aren't you just epic?
MOP, a nice awkward time to come in. But then again, it's my stream, so of course it's going to be an awkward time. What's up, dude? How was the, oh God, what was it you were playing? Oh, my brain just went dead. I saw you playing something. I didn't get a chance to pop into your stream.